Welcome back to the channel, family. If this is your first time, do me a favor. Hit the subscription icon, hit the post notification bell and select all. That way you will be notified every time we go live or every time we do upload a video to this platform, okay? Now, if you're interested in the reading, go down to the description box, hit the link, and it'll take you directly over to the website where you can book with me, amongst other things, y'all. You can join the classes. You can purchase items from the website, as well as book a reading if there's something that you're interested in. Now, look, the class is going to be very informal when it comes to being able to tell the tall tale signs when you're under attack. How it is that you can potentially protect yourself moving forward. So if you're somebody that's sick and tired of being sick and tired, believe me when I say the classes will be for you. Get over there and invest in yourself, okay? And with that being said, y'all, this is a collective reading. Therefore, anything I say, it may or may not resonate with you. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it. Just know that if you're here for a reason. Okay? There could be something that needs to be clarified that could have happened in your past. Something that's currently going on in your life right now. Or something that is about to get ready to take place in the near future. Because Spirit will warn you. Okay? And so, with that being said, y'all, let's dig into the energy of this reading. Spirit, we ask that you come through and that you clear accurate information, and that the information that you give be not only honest but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we could take with us throughout our day that would keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would like to come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask that with the tools being given, that you would take this information and that you would put it into as a simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? As I was preparing to do this, y'all, this is the first card that fell out. Somebody needs to learn to recognize their own energy. I do feel like you have somebody that's playing in your energy, but not in a way to where they like to project it towards you. Somebody could actually be sitting in your energy, okay? And I tell a lot of people, man, you can recognize who it is that's sitting in your energy because oftentimes their mannerisms will show. Okay, and so somebody most definitely needs to learn to recognize their own energy. Okay, let's dig into this though. Spirit, what do we need to know about this situation? What do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? Yeah, whoever you are, man, you have a mark of divinity on you. Somebody has a mark of divinity on them. Somebody could also need to check their backyard when it pertains to something. Somebody could have left something in your backyard. Somebody could have left something in your home. If you don't have a backyard, somebody could have left something in a building that you're staying in. Okay? And oftentimes, people will leave things in your home as an access point to either have access to your property or to either have access to you. Okay? They're called bewitched objects. Okay? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, somebody is most definitely getting a taste of their own medicine right now is what Spirit is saying. Somebody is most definitely getting a taste of their own medicine. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah. Not only that, somebody is confessing everything behind the scenes. You do have somebody that's confessing. Whoever this person is that's getting a taste of their own medicine could also be doing some confessing or wanting to come forth and do some type of confession. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Wow, one at a time, Spirit. You could also have somebody stealing your mail, throwing it in the mirror. Throwing it in the river. I apologize. Throwing it in the river. Spirit is saying this is an inside job, whoever you are, okay? And whoever this is that's playing in your energy is sick without your energy, okay? Somebody could be sick without your energy. One at a time, though, Spirit. One more. Yeah. Whoever you are, your phone is bugged. And I do feel like somebody else's phone is bugged, too. Because this fell right under, they're getting a taste of their own medicine, okay? So it could have been that somebody was allowing their phone to be used as an access point to you, to listen in to you, to do those type of things, right? And unbeknownst to themselves, their phone, this information is also being used against them as well, okay? So the phone is being used against somebody as well. What else do we need to know in Spirit? Talk to me. give whoever this is a taste of their own medicine. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah, somebody could be a singer or whoever this is. I feel like whoever you are, man, you somebody that's, I feel like in the spotlight, you could like to sing, or you're somebody that's meant to move the hearts of others. Because whoever you are, you have a mark of divinity. Okay? And you do have somebody that's trying to keep you in a bondage. Okay? So somebody is doing some type of like binding work to stop you from moving the hearts of others. Okay? To stop you from being who it is that you're supposed to be. Okay? So anytime I get this card, it tells me that, look, the most common form of binding work when it pertains to magic is a voodoo doll. Okay? Somebody could most definitely be trying to use a doll to bind you. Okay? Now, there are other ways that you can do binding work, but this is the most common way because it allows somebody to control you from a remote standpoint or to attack you from a remote standpoint. Okay? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Now, for those of you who don't know what remote means, it means without physically touching you. Okay? Motherfucker could be across town somewhere and they could be using it to manipulate you. Okay? What else do we need to know here? Yeah. Whoever you are also a keeper of honor and somebody that's very loyal, I feel like, as well, right? And I do feel like somebody could have most definitely like left something in your home, in your apartment, around your house, something. Okay? Whoever this is, somebody most definitely want to start like a battle with you or something like that. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? This is somebody who really knows you too, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, this could be an ex-friend of yours. This person is getting a taste of their own medicine. Okay, somebody that was dead. I feel like this was somebody you could not trust. Okay, somebody that was not a companion of yours, somebody that did not support you, somebody that did not share joy when it pertains to whatever it is that you have going on. This person is getting a taste of their own medicine. What else do we need to know in Spirit? Yeah. Yeah. Somebody is spying. This person could have even been spying on you is what Spirit is saying. Okay. And I do feel like this person is being watched as well. So, look, somebody's undercover watching this person. Okay. This could have been somebody that was watching you. Now they're being watched. Their phone bugged. Their phone is bugged. They get a taste of their own. Somebody getting their ass whooped behind the scenes. Talk to the Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here? Yeah. Okay, yeah. There's a mother that's involved with this as well. Okay, this mother's phone could be bugged as well. Now, if this ain't your mother, this is a grandmother. This is a mother-in-law. This is a baby mother. This is somebody that you look at like a mother, okay? Somebody who has that nurturing energy, okay? Somebody was supposed to be a comforter to you. Their phone is bugged, okay? What else do we need to know here? So we got karma going out right now, y'all. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? That's just that roll. You can't fake it. Okay? Whoever this friend is, man, could have had your son working against you as well. Okay? This is why his ass is in trouble right now. Or her ass, whoever it is, yeah. This person could also be sleeping with friends and family. Could have been sleeping with a friend of yours, maybe family of yours as well. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Yeah. This person is doing a lot of cleansing right now to try to prevent backfires from the spell work that they've been doing. Okay? Whoever this friend is. And Spirit is most definitely focusing on this ex-friend, because I know a lot of the collective don't really have friends. They could be doing smoke cleanses, egg cleanses, candle cleanses. They could be doing spiritual baths, okay? Whatever it is that this person is doing a lot of cleansing. This person could have been born in August. You could be born in August. Or something might take place with this person in August. All right, what else do we need to know, his Spirit? It's a lot of energy on this friend right now, I ain't gonna lie. And it's because whoever you are, you have a mark of divinity. Yeah, somebody could have also been using some type of like fake IDs to cash checks So whoever this person is, they could be into scamming, y'all. Okay? They could be into scamming. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Not knowing that they're being watched. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, and Spirit is saying whoever this is, their life is on the line right now. Somebody's life is on the line right now. This friend energy. Their life is on the line. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah. This person is running scared right now. They're being watched by somebody that's undercover. But somebody is most definitely running scared right now. And see, oftentimes, people won't show you this. They'll hide it the best way that they can. But this is what's happening. Yeah, Spirit is saying somebody could have most definitely been trying to steal some type of inheritance that belongs to you. This does not have to be a physical inheritance. It does not have to be a financial inheritance. It could be a spiritual inheritance, okay? So let's just say whoever you are, you have a mark of divinity. You could have been somebody who was supposed to be in the spotlight. Somebody who was supposed to be seen. And by way of doing that, it was supposed to bring you in some type of stability. And this person doing some type of like binding work, bondage work, working with some type of demonic energies to get this done, is trying to steal your inheritance. It's trying to change faith. Okay? Spirit is saying, karma is a dish best served cold. Karma is a dish best served cold. Somebody is most definitely confessing everything. And I don't know if this person is a jealous cult leader or they're connected to a jealous cult leader. Okay? This is what's going on. What else do we need to know in Spirit? Yeah. I feel like you have a mother energy, man, whose life is on the line as well. And I feel like this person feels like you're getting in the way of their money. Okay? But their phone is bugged. Somebody feels like you're getting in the way of their money. Some type of money that they want or supposed to get. It could be an Aries that's involved with this as well. This person could be an Aries. You could be an Aries. Take it as it resonates. But either way it go, it's an Aries involved because men lie, women lie, spirit don't lie. Do me a favor. If I said anything that resonated with you already, man, hit that like button up and hype me up. Hit the like button up and hype me up, y'all. Okay? Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation? Let's break this down a little bit and dig into it a little bit further because whoever you are, you have a mark of divinity. You're someone who's supposed to emotionally, I feel like, inspire others. And either an ex-friend of yours or somebody who was in competition with you had other people working against you, one being your son. Okay? And they could have also been sleeping with friends and family on the backside. Yeah, this is somebody, man, who with the Six of Wands in the reverse, they were working up against you to try to stop you from being in this energy of being successful or to try to take you out of the energy of being successful because somebody does not want you to have any public recognition. Now, when we get into the sixth house also deals with health and wellness. So somebody could most definitely be trying to attack your health and wellness. They could be trying to attack your daily routines as well as your work because the sixth house deals with work, health and wellness, and daily routines. What do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? Okay? And with that being upside down, it turns into a 9. So 9 indicates endings. We get into what numerology is, right? Somebody was trying to cause an ending, but they don't understand everything ends to begin something new. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What do we need to do about this? Yeah, somebody is most definitely trying to stop somebody from learning that their life is on the line with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't want people to know that their life is on the line. They don't want people to know that they're getting a taste of their own medicine as well. Okay? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Somebody is most definitely, and I'm telling you, this person is being watched, y'all. I feel like whoever this is, they're most definitely not prosperous. It's them and someone else that's being watched. It's two people that's being watched right now. Okay? This person is not being prosperous right now as well. And I do feel like this person was watched. They were being watched paying somebody for something. Okay? Talk to me, Spirit. Either paying somebody for something or taking something from somebody. Okay? What else do we need to know in Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is saying this person was very reckless. This person is very foolish, with the Fool card being in the reverse. Okay, and I do believe that this is somebody who was very naive when it pertains to what it is that they were doing. I feel like somebody most definitely wanted you to start from ground zero with the Fool card being in reverse as well. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person was paying somebody like a reader or something to do something, and they were being watched. I feel like somebody most definitely trying to take away this energy of being in power. What do we need with Spirit? Yeah, tell you, man, things are being balanced out, y'all. The scale was being balanced out when it pertains to the situation. I can't make it up. The scales are being balanced out when it pertains to the situation. And I feel like whoever you are, I feel like this person is being chased by somebody. I can't make it up. Whoever you are, I feel like you're most definitely on guard. Because the Queen of Swords is somebody who's been through something. They've been through a lot. Somebody could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy as well. But the Queen of Swords is someone who's been through a lot. And because they've been through a lot, they were able to develop the spirit of discernment. So whoever you are, the Queen of Swords is also someone who is on guard. Okay, so I feel like whoever you are already on guard with this person. You know what this person does not want you to know anyway. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, tell me. This person was most definitely trying to slow you down. Doing a lot of magic to try to slow you down with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Trying to stop you from expanding. Okay? This is what this person wanted to do. They wanted to stop you from expanding. And I do believe that whoever you are, you could have been expanding at a fast rate. So this person decided to pay somebody to try to slow you down, to try to put you back at ground zero. The scales are being balanced when it's pertaining. I feel like justice is being served right now. Okay? And yeah. What do we need to know about the Page of Swords of Pentacles in the reverse, Spirit? What do we need to know about this Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, this is a Sagittarius energy, or you could be a Sagittarius energy. It's a Sagittarius energy that's involved with this. Believe me when I say it. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, this is somebody, man, who is in lack right now. They're suffering from a lot of poverty, and they don't want people to know this. They could be struggling, okay? What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Well, they most definitely wanted you to be struggling as well. Yeah, their life is on the line, yeah. Tell you, their life is on the line. If this person has some type of like business or some type of like job, their job is on the line as well. They're getting a taste of their own medicine right now is what Spirit is saying. Okay? This person has a job. They could be potentially about to get ready to lose that job. And that's because they were trying to stop you from expanding. See, you have to understand that when we get into the Law of Three, the Law of Three says that any energy being put out should be put out at a justifiable rate. A lot of people, they get into magic, right? They start to project energy toward people, and they feel like they could issue out the justice rather than allowing Spirit to issue out the justice. And the Law of Three says is that what you do will come back to you threefold in his lifetime, especially if you're targeting somebody who is not supposed to be targeted, somebody who is innocent, okay? And what do we mean by innocent? If somebody calls you a bitch, that don't justify you coming toward them and sending spell work toward them. If somebody, if you don't like somebody, that's not justifiable for you to attack a person. Okay? And so whoever this is, I feel like they just didn't like the fact that you were expanding, that you were about to get ready to grow, that you are receiving some type of like public recognition. And so they tried to slow you down. They tried to slow you down. And because of that, that's starting to unfold in their lives, and they're trying to stop people from recognize this. Not to mention their lives is on the line because they could be doing some type of like scamming. What else do we need to know, the spirit? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Somebody wanted to be a boss, or somebody was trying to stop you from being a boss. Now, when we get into the Page of Pentacles as well, the Page of Pentacles represents small opportunities, okay? So I do feel like this person was trying to stop you from gaining small opportunities that will put you in this boss energy as well. Yeah, they wanted to be a boss. Then you see how the other deck says boss in reverse? This person is not a boss. They wanted to be in the boss energy, and if they were a boss, they're losing that position. Somebody is financially struggling behind the scenes, and this is because they wanted you to be in that energy. Okay? What else do we need to know, spirit? Yeah, this person was trying to manipulate you. What did I tell you? See, the Page of Pentacles also represents this person using an object or something to manipulate the situation. So we did get the demonic card out, the bondage card out, which I told you that represented a voodoo doll, because the most common forms of binding work is voodoo dolls. Okay, this person was trying to manipulate you behind the scenes. So we have 3 cards that represents that a doll could be being used on somebody. Okay, this person was trying to manipulate you. They wanted to manipulate your circumstances, wanted you to lose out on just a potential chance to grow. Okay? And that's why I tell y'all, get over to the classes, because I'm going to start teaching y'all all of this. A lot of people think that voodoo dolls are only about attacking you. No, voodoo dolls can be used to attack your finances, to attack your love life, to attack your health and wellness, depending on the color of it, so on and so forth, right? So get over to them classes, man. This is what I say, man. If you somebody that's sick and tired of being sick and tired and you want to know how these things work, come over to the classes. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah. Something about a relationship. This could be a mature man. Somebody could be an older man, or they could have been connected to an older man that's involved with this. Yeah, this person was trying to burn you out. They wanted you to feel so burnt out that you would ignore all of the warning signs. Okay? And I do believe that this person was ignoring the warning signs. Okay? And this could be a mature man. Whoever the Sagittarius is, this could be a mature man. This could be somebody that's connected to a relationship. Okay? Them and a partner could be involved with this. And this person was trying to put you in this energy of feeling burnt out so that you would ignore all of the warning signs. And I feel like they got to the point of where they began to ignore all of the warning signs. Okay? Because believe me when I say the warning always comes before the destruction. So the Most High will send your ass a dream. They will send somebody up to say something random that will be associated to you might watch a movie. You might end up hearing some songs that is telling your ass, stop doing what you're doing. And I believe that these two didn't do it. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, this is pertaining to some type of like fortune, y'all. Some type of like fortune. There's some money involved with this. There's some money involved with this. Talk to me now. What else do we need to know here, spirit? Yeah, somebody was most definitely trying to block your finances. Somebody didn't want you to have some type of fortune or obtain some type of like fortune based off of some type of like work that you're doing. Okay? Whoever this is, their life is on the line. They're getting a taste of their own medicine right now. Could be ex-friends that's involved with this as well. This person was trying to emotionally manipulate you. They could have been trying to do it via a dial. But with the emotional manipulation card in the reverse, it's not working. It's not working. Okay? Somebody could be working as hard as they want behind the scenes to try to emotionally manipulate you. It's not working no more. See, what I want y'all to realize is that sometimes the Most High will allow things to work in your life so that you will know how things work. Okay? So that you will realize that this world that we live in is not what you think it is. Then when you begin to awaken to it, it stops affecting you the way that it would normally affect you, okay? Spirit is saying whoever you are, you need to check your backyard, okay? Somebody is most definitely could have left something in your home to try to gain access to you. We call these bewitched objects in the spiritual world. And people will attach something to it in order to have access to your home, to your property, or to your space. They could use these objects to drain you in some way, form, or fashion, okay? Or they could just use them to have an attack to you. Now, whoever this is, this person was sending out a lot of spell work, and Spirit is saying that they're trying to prevent a backfire. Somebody could be born in August. You could be born in August, or something is going to happen in August. This person is doing a lot of cleansing. They could be smoke cleansing. They could be egg cleansing. They could be candle cleansing. But whatever the case is, this person is doing a lot of cleansing to prevent whatever it is that they sent out from coming back to them. What else do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah. I'm telling you, man, somebody is most definitely trying to stop you from seeing something because they know that you're on guard. Okay? The Three of Wands, whoever you are, you could be somebody who has the gift of sight. Okay? You could be a reader. You could be somebody who will be considered like a prophet. You could be somebody who is a dreamer. It's something about you that has the gift of sight. And I do believe it's a lot of like arguing and fighting behind the scenes that's taking place about this because of how on guard you are. Okay, and I do feel like somebody feel like they're being chased behind the scenes. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, this is something about an officer or something like this. With the King of Swords coming out, an officer and a wife energy that's doing a lot of cleansing. This wife is most definitely doing a lot of cleansing to prevent some type of like backfire. But whoever this officer is with the King of Swords, this is somebody who likes to play ghost. Okay? Somebody who likes to sit in the background, watch things, collects information to be able to manipulate you by way of using that information. Okay? Because the King of Swords is somebody who is very informative. But with him coming in the reverse, Spirit is saying that he's not prospering. He's not as wise as he portrays to be as well. Okay? So we do have an officer that's involved with this. This could be a military officer. This could be, I don't know why I heard probation officer. I heard that as well. Somebody could most definitely be a probation officer. Spirit said probation officer. Okay? This could be somebody that's a security guard. All right? Somebody that's an ex-police. But whoever this person is, they have a little rank because the King of Swords could also be a judge, a high-ranking judge, chief of security, sergeant, somebody along that way. But I feel like this is more so along like probation. Somebody could be in like a county jail or something like that because that's what Spirit said. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Okay. Yeah, this person is very stressed out right now because they know that their lives is on the line. They're getting a taste of their own medicine. They could be reaching out for help with the Nine of Swords in the reverse to see how it is that they can overcome this stressful situation. It's a lot of arguing that's happening behind the scenes as well pertaining to this. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, somebody is having a hard time traveling too. It's a lot of chaos in their life with the Six of Swords in the reverse, okay? Tell you, somebody could even be having like health issues too because the sixth house deals with health, wellness, daily work routine or daily routines as well as work. Somebody's job could be affecting because I did tell you somebody is having financial issues behind the scenes. Whoever this is, they're most definitely getting a taste of their own medicine and they don't want people to know this. They're trying to stop people from learning about this, okay? Spirit, what do we need to know about this wife energy? Somebody could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be, but they could be. That's just the energy. What do we need to know about this wife energy, Spirit? Yeah, this person is connected to some type of community, okay? And it's a lot of chaos that's happening with this person and this community, okay? She could be having a hard time even reaching to this community, getting to this community. Now, if you go back down to the rest of my readings, we also found out that this community is not fucking with this person anymore. Whether they know it or not, they're not fucking with them no more. They found out that this person was lying. Okay? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this person, I told you, their pathways have been closed. Okay? And I do feel like this person does not have the access that they think that they have to this community anymore. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Somebody could be about 35 years of age. What else do we need to know? Is an Aries involved with this? They could be working with a healer as well. Or this healer, it could be a healer that is connected to this community, okay? That don't have to be a good healer. That could be somebody that, practices the dark arts, okay? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, this person did some type of like fraud, y'all. Okay, and something is coming out pertaining to some type of like fraud. Their life is on the line right now. Somebody could have even been using fake IDs to cash checks behind the scenes, y'all. I told you, there's a lot going on. And it's something about an ex-friend that was involved with this as well. Okay? Yeah, what did I tell you? They stressed out. There's something about this covenant got their ass stressed out right now. I can't make it up. This coven could be on their ass low key. You feel me? But somebody is stressed out when it pertains to this covenant. They're trying to figure out how it is that they can overcome it with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Something about this Aries here. Somebody wanted to feel empowered. Somebody was doing, I don't know if being connected to this group of people or this coven made them feel empowered. But believe me when I say they stressed out now, because I feel like, bro, this coven ain't fucking with them how they think they is. Somebody think that these people on their team, and they not. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know about this here situation? You know what? Let me dig into this, because I did pull these out. Let me dig into this situation. Looking for my other deck, y'all. What else do we need to know about this here situation? What else do we need to know? Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah, somebody is having a lot of nightmares right now, y'all. Somebody, whoever this mother, this wife energy is, they're afraid right now. It could be a mother, because Spirit said mother. It could be a mother. You see what I'm saying? That's the wife energy. It could be like a stepmother, grandmother, baby mother, somebody along those lines. But whoever this is, they're suffering right now in secrecy. They're having a lot of nightmares. Okay, of being persecuted, of some type of like ending. They could be seeing like demons or something like that. Yeah, this person was compromised as well. Somebody was compromised out this group. I'm telling you, somebody was compromised. That could mean somebody could be working with the police. Okay? Yeah. Somebody's connected to a Grandmaster Mason. Okay? Somebody could be a Grandmaster Mason. But somebody is most definitely having nightmares, or they could be afraid. Somebody was compromised. I can't lie. Somebody came to some type of, they want to compromise. Okay, that's what it is. Whoever this is, they want to come to some type of like compromisation. Probably with the head of whoever this group is right now, because they're afraid. It's something that they're afraid of. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's an Aries energy that's very stressed out. Very stressed out. And I'm also, I don't know if this mother is an Aries or something like that, but it's a heavy Aries energy that's very stressed out when it pertains to their connection and association with this group, as well as this wife energy, who is very fucking stressed out. They having nightmares of transitioning, y'all. I cannot make it up. They could be seeing demons and everything, okay? What do we need to know about this King of Swords in the reverse, Spirit? And I do believe it's connected to this group. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What did I tell y'all, man? This office of life is on the line, y'all. I feel like look, this Spirit, this ain't man. Somebody is about to get ready to transition. Somebody is about to get ready to transition. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, what I tell y'all, we got the Ascension card coming out again, bro. This person is stressed the fuck out. I can't make it up. Stressed out right now. They reaching out for help. These people was trying to figure out how it is that they can overcome this situation. Somebody is having health issues. I feel like this officer is having health issues right now. Okay? Because with the graveyard card coming out right there, with the transition card coming out, then the Ascension, he received a message about something. Okay? I believe that he received a message about some type of like ending, and it could be connected to his 6th house, which deals with health and wellness. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, there's something going on with a house, y'all. Somebody is also stressed out pertaining to a house. This is a big ass house. I can't make it up. Land and like this is like in a gated community. It has land around it. Okay, as well. What else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know? I feel like all of this could have been about a house. Every attack that was made on your life, we always get money in house, actual money, houses. Look, somebody is heavily stressed out, y'all, because look, somebody is being exposed. Something is about to be revealed as well. And they trying to figure out how it is that they can get out of this. Something, and it's all pertaining to whoever this officer is. Okay? What else do we need to know here, spirit? Yeah. It's siblings that are involved with this as well. Okay? These could be your siblings. These could be... Now, take it as it resonates, y'all, because somebody going to say, I ain't got siblings. Somebody that you look at like a sibling. Okay? It could be sibling-in-laws, meaning they could be somebody by way you married into, right? It could be, goddamn it, if it ain't them, it could be somebody that your father married into. Okay? Or somehow these could be your siblings. These could be actual siblings. Take it as it resonates. Or this could be his siblings. Okay? What else do we need to know here? Motherfuckers is getting exposed behind the scene. I told y'all. There's a lot of exposure happening. If I said anything that resonates with you, man, do me a favor, hit the like button up and hype me up. Hype me up, family. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Man, look, somebody was trying to destiny swap. Somebody was trying to change faith. This is why their life is on the line. Whoever you are, you have a mark of divinity. You don't go doing this to people like that. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was trying to steal your star, or they were trying to change faith. And I do believe that they're receiving a lot of karma for that right now. Okay? When you get into the African diaspora and destiny swapping, we call it the star, okay? Somebody is a star. Somebody has star energy, and somebody wanted to... Now, even if they didn't want to steal your star energy, somebody could have just wanted to change the faith of who money was given to, house was given to, so on and so forth, okay? Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody fell into a trap trying to do that. This is a trap from the get-go is what spirit is saying. This could be somebody who likes to play the victim as well. Now they're trying to play the victim because they fell into this trap. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, trying to do a lot of cleansing, man. This is somebody who needs to show themselves self-love as well, y'all. They have a lot of concern for themselves, too. Because I told y'all, somebody is having health issues, man. Somebody is having, like, a lot of concern. They're having concern about themselves. About self-healing. Because somebody is trying to... This person could be trying to do some stuff to heal themselves. So they could be trying to approach things from a holistic standpoint now. And this motherfucker probably wouldn't be in the shoot. They probably wouldn't be in the situation that they in had they not tried to do this. Yeah, for some of y'all, man, I don't know, it's something about parenthood or something like that. Hold on, beloved. Yeah, this is because they came up against somebody who was pure-hearted, a sweetheart. This is somebody, man, I'm going to tell y'all, man. See, I had something happen to me, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm finna tap some ass. And my spiritual team came through and they said something to me. I can't think of the word. They said, it was said in the Yoruba language, okay? And I looked the word up and it said to have moral standing, right? And it was like, man, are you willing to do this? Because when you step outside of what it is that you're supposed to be doing, you risk the chance of losing your protection. You see what I'm saying? Whoever you are, you somebody that's so pure-hearted, right? That they fucked up when they came up against you. And see, you remaining in your pure heart is what's keeping you protected the way that you are. Yeah, that don't mean that you ain't gonna feel some attacks. You see what I'm saying? That don't mean that things may not go wrong in your life. But what that means is that overall, you are protected. You see what I'm saying? From the overall damage, what it is that somebody wants to do to you, the end result. Okay? And so, and just because you're a sweetheart, somebody is pure-hearted. Okay? What else do we need to know about this situation? When they came up against somebody that's pure-hearted, Spirit is saying they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Now, this could be an ex-friend of yours that's involved with this. Somebody who, like I said, did not like the fact that you were gaining some type of public recognition, that you was coming up in some way, form, or fashion. It could be into some type of like scam. This person's life is on the line, and they're trying to stop people from figuring this out. They don't want people to know that they're struggling financially, or this could be somebody that's connected to this Sagittarius energy as well. This don't have to be, the friend don't have to be a Sagittarius. They could be connected to whoever this Sagittarius energy is, because I'm getting that this Sagittarius energy is a mature man. Okay? And that it could be this Sagittarius man and a partner of theirs, okay? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody was most definitely trying to snake you out behind the scenes. With the Page of Swords, this person was constantly trying to attack you, but whoever you are, you're on guard. Whoever you are on guard, okay? For some of y'all, Spirit is saying it could be like a wife energy as well. Does not have to be your wife, but it was a wife in general. For some of y'all, it could be a husband, but I don't want to say that because we can go on in this reading, right, and find out that it's somebody that's outside of somebody that will be directly connected to you. But yeah, somebody was most definitely trying to snake you out. It's like this person was trying to sneak up on you and you waiting on this motherfucker. Whoever you are, I do believe that you receive some type of communication. Okay? You could be somebody that receives communication, like from Spirit. You could be very connected to Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I'm telling you, this is all about some type of abundance, a Nine of Pentacles energy. Whoever you are, you could be single, independent, and abundant. Okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles is all about somebody who's one step away from being in the Ten of Pentacles energy. Whereas to the Ten of Pentacles energy is like building generational wealth. It's building generational wealth from both sides of the family. And that's because someone was able to balance out their home life and their work life. So they was able to separate the two. And because of that, the Most High gifted you with the abundance in family and abundance in finances. But when we get the Nine of Pentacles, this is somebody who's single and they're abundant. Okay. Somebody who could be headed toward some type of like financial independence. All right. And somebody could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be. But somebody was most definitely attacking you. And it could also be dealing with, because the Nine of Pentacles also deals with land or property as well. Okay? So somebody could have most definitely like been attacking your finances or trying to snake you out for this Nine of Pentacles energy. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I'm telling you, they wanted to control your four emotion with the Chariot card coming out, okay? And when I first started to learn how to read cards, my spiritual team showed me that the Chariot card, because when you get into the original way that the Chariot card was made, it's a man riding a horse, and his horse is pulling him in two different directions. This is someone who could have been trying to attack you. They wanted to cause you some type of mental illness. Could have been somebody who was trying to put you in a mental institution, because they gave me a vision of somebody sitting in a chair and like, you know, head jumping out, you know, like they're going everywhere. Somebody could have been trying to cause you a mental illness, okay? This could also be somebody who's attacking your seventh house, which your seventh house deals with relationships, okay? Intimate, non-intimate, relationships with your children, your family. You see what I'm saying? Business relationships as well, okay? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Somebody was most definitely trying to control your four emotion as well. But I do feel like somebody was trying to attack your mental. And they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Somebody could be lightweight losing their fucking man behind the scenes. Okay? Whether they're talking about it or not. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And I told you, somebody did some type of shiesty work behind the scenes. And you see how many fucking dials they got on here? Look at this, y'all. This man has 1,000 dials. Somebody is working about this. Somebody is very passionate about doing some type of like shiesty work using a fucking dial. Okay, and here it is again with the dial being green. It lets me know that somebody is most definitely trying to attack finances. Okay. What else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, somebody most definitely. Somebody is confessing everything. Somebody is having a lot of anxiety right now. They can have people walking away from them, especially when we deal with like the fifth house, because that's more so dealing with romance. I do feel like somebody is confessing something about a jealous co-leader. Okay, I'm telling you, people running scared right now. It's a lot of poverty taking place behind the scenes. Like I said, somebody could be suffering with some type of anxiety. And I do believe that this is the energy that they wanted you to be in. Somebody wanted you to be suffering from anxiety, having heart palpitations, so on and so forth. And some of y'all could very well be in that energy. But I want you to understand that this is being done by way of whatever this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is doing. To try to drive you crazy, to try to cause you to lose your mind in some way, form, or fashion, okay? And Spirit is saying karma is a this best served cold. Somebody getting their ass whooped behind the scenes. And they're trying to stop people from learning about this. For some of y'all, this could be a literal inheritance that somebody wanted, some money or something that was left behind, and they was just willing to do whatever it took to get it. And they getting their ass whooped for it. Okay? What else do we need to know, his spirit? What do we need to know about this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? What do we need to know about this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, somebody was coercing people, or they paid somebody to do some negative work. Okay, they bribed somebody, or they paid them. They could have even just talked them into doing the negative work for the voodoo dial. Okay, but I'm getting somebody most definitely paid somebody to do this work. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. They could have came to some type of agreement. So I feel like they bribed somebody. They could have told somebody that they were going to give them something, so on and so forth. You know, if they could put you in a Five of Pentacles energy, put you in a homeless energy, cause you some type of like anxiety, so on and so forth. If they would attack your fifth house, which deals with your romance, so on and so forth. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah. This could be somebody who's very lustful as well. Somebody who ain't got no goddamn car. Somebody who's fucking promiscuous as hell, y'all. Likes to flirt with a lot of people. Okay? Very flirtatious in their energy. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, this could be somebody that you're committed to, or somebody that's connected to a married couple. Okay? Take it as it resonates. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, this is all about abundance, y'all. I can't make it up. This is about some type of like money, y'all. A lot of money. This is a lot of money. Yeah, somebody was most definitely attacking your sixth house, trying to cause you an ending for it. Okay? Trying to cause a lot of chaos in your life. Somebody could be about 26 years of age. Something is about to get ready to happen in the distant future. Okay? You're about to get ready to receive some type of like message about either some type of like prosperity, or something is about to get ready to come to the light pertaining to whoever this is that was trying to cause you some type of mental illness or trying to put you in a homeless situation. Okay? Something is about to get ready to come to the light. What else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, tell you, this is family is what spirit is saying. Somebody that you had a bond with. I do feel like it was a background check that was done on somebody. I feel like whoever they coerced, whoever they paid to do this work did a spiritual background check on this person. Somebody did a spiritual investigation. They could have wanted to see if what they wanted the work done for checked out. Okay. And see, why is this so important? Because when you're dealing with practitioners who do work like this, you get into the law of three, you get into the law of karma. Okay. You get into universal law and you get into spiritual law. When you're attacking somebody who has not wronged you, okay, that energy will come back to the practitioner. Okay. So they could be losing shit. They could be losing, goddamn it, their health. You know, they could be having bad luck in their lives. This person did some type of like background check on these people. Okay. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, found out that this person wanted to live a lavish lifestyle. Okay. So whatever it is that they were doing was because they wanted to live an extravagant lifestyle. This is what they found out. Okay. Somebody wanted to have like a nice, something nice. Okay. What else do we need to know here? And this is why they wanted this work done. Yeah. Somebody was giving libations. Okay. And they were willing, like a libation is an offering. Okay. So for those of you who don't know what a libation is most so an offering that will be given to spirit. Now that offering could be by way of liquor. You could be the offering. They were trying to give you up as an offering to live a lavish lifestyle. This is what the practitioner found out when they did the background check on them. Okay. What else do we need to know as spirit? Yeah. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like button up, man. I'm the truth. Hit that like button up. And something is about to get ready to come out to the light pertaining to this. Okay. So now, let's go on, y'all. Do me a favor, hit the like button up to hype me up, especially if I'm saying anything that resonates with you, man. What else do we need to know in spirit? Like I said, somebody is confessing everything. It's some people that's running scared because karma is getting served behind the scenes. Somebody is most definitely being watched, y'all. Okay. And it could be a jealous cult leader that was trying to steal your inheritance. Like I said, it could be financially, it could be spiritually, or it could be alone. Somebody is most definitely being watched. It's a lot of karma that's being dished out. People is trying to stop this from coming out, or trying to stop people from realizing that they're going through it. Could be suffering mental illnesses, could be losing their health behind the scenes. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, somebody is trying to drain you. Somebody was trying to drain you. Somebody could most definitely be drained. I feel like somebody is trying to like attack your second house. I mean, not your second house, but your second chakra. Okay. And they're using your seventh house to do it. The relationships that you have. Okay. With people. Okay. So this could be somebody who's trying to, like, when we get into the second chakra deals with your gifts. Okay. But if I was to put you on my altar and I was to send energy towards your second chakra, this is why I tell y'all get over to the classes. This is going to be good information, y'all. Your second chakra is connected to your stomach because every chakra in your seventh, you know, in your main chakra system, because you have thousands of chakras. But your seven major chakras, because I practice EFOP, okay? Certain chakras are not only associated to organs in your body, but if you're using specific orishas, you can specifically attack that chakra that you want them to attack, because specific orishas are attached to those organs, okay? And somebody is most definitely attacking your second chakra. They're trying to drain you of your creative energy, first and foremost. And then they could be trying to cause you some type of like stomach issues. Okay? Talk to the spirit. What else do we need to know now? What else do we need to know now? And believe me when I say it's things that, you know, you could do to handle that shit. Yeah, it's a lot of arguing and fighting about this behind the scenes as well, y'all, pertaining to this investment. Okay? And I'm telling you, somebody's receiving karma. Somebody could even be confessing something pertaining to this. But it's a lot of arguing and fighting that's happening behind the scenes pertaining to this investment. And I do feel like it was more than one person that invested in this. Now, when we get into the Three of Pentacles, depending on how it falls in the deck, it could also deal with people who sharing a same space. Like these could be people that are connected, either they could be connected to a household. Okay. So when you get into like houses and shit like that, you know, when you get into like, I'm a child of Shango. So, you know, if you're connected to a Shango's house, somebody is connected to a house. It could be a house of witches and warlocks that's doing this. They're arguing about this. Okay. Talk to me, spirit. Because they pissed off pertaining to whatever it is that they invested in. And if it's not a house in that sense, it could be just a group of people that are connected together that's arguing and fighting about this behind the scenes. Okay? Yeah. Somebody wanted some type of wish fulfillment. Something is about to get ready to come out about this. Going back to whatever this is that was paid for. Okay, with this dial. Okay? Somebody wanted some type of wish fulfillment. And whoever this was, it's a lot of arguing about this. And I do feel, I don't know, you see how she has all these cups? I don't know if y'all can see that. You see all these cups down here? Somebody could have been putting something in your drink as well. Okay? Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know here? Well, somebody is debating doing that and gaining, whoever this was, because the Nine of Cups deals with wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, or emotional fulfillment as well from it deals with fulfillment from an emotional standpoint. Okay? And somebody was gaining emotional fulfillment out of doing this. They was happy that they was doing this. They enjoyed it. Okay? Yeah. They arguing and fight behind the scenes. There's a lot of arguing and fight behind the scenes. Somebody was most definitely trying to drive you crazy. With the Ten of Pentacles, somebody was trying to stop you from losing. And who was their spirit is saying that this is this could be like a sister energy or somebody like that could be involved with this, is what spirit is saying. A sister and a husband is what spirit is saying. Okay? Spirit just showed me a sister and a husband that is involved with this. Okay? I'm telling you, somebody was trying to stop you from having some type of like Ten of Pentacles energy. And they arguing and fighting about this. It could be more now. The Ten of Pentacles most definitely deals with like a family dynamic. So it's a family that's arguing about this behind the scenes. They could have been trying to like, you know, hit your second house or whatever. Somebody was most definitely trying to drag you crazy. They stressed out. I do see you overcoming that with the Nine of Swords as well. What else do we need to know in spirit? Yeah. Somebody most definitely wanted you to juggle your finances as well. They wanted to see, they attacked your second house. Your second house deals with possessions, finances, and values, okay? So if you had anything that was valuable, anything that you valued that would get you a second source of income, they attacked that as well. Anything that you could have possessed, cars, houses, you know, anything that would be considered to be a possession, they attacked that as well. And, you know, just finances overall. They wanted to control your four emotion. They wanted you in the Five of Pentacles energy, okay? They wanted people walking away from you. They wanted you walking away from your faith, your belief system, so on and so forth, suffering from a lot of anxiety. I do see somebody could even be dehydrated, but with the fifth house, it's telling me somebody could even been trying to attack your romantic life, okay? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What do we need to know about this, His Spirit? Let's see about this. What do we need to know about this Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Spirit? What do we need to know about this Three of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody was, they're arguing about some type of like illusion that they were trying to cast over you, some type of magic to put you in this Five of Pentacles energy, to have you suffering a lot of anxiety. Somebody wants you to be thirsty is what I'm getting. I can't make it up. You see this? Somebody wants you to be thirsty. Somebody wants you to be like, I'm getting like dehydrated is what I'm getting, okay? And they want people walking away from you, okay? They want you homeless. This is what they want. Talk to me, Spirit. And they're casting illusions to do this. They're doing magic to get this done, okay? Yeah. This is somebody who's trying to steal something from you. They're trying to steal something from you. They're arguing about this magic that they did, okay? They're trying to slow you down as well so that they can have this done. Could be like, I want to say, Spirit showed me something. It could be maybe an auntie or uncle that's involved with this as well on your father's side. Spirit is saying you're not surprised about this, though. You're not surprised about this. What else do we need to know in spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, spirit is saying, but I do feel like these people are shocked at the fact that you're not where they want you to be at, that you're not in this energy that they want you to be in. Somebody could have received a message about something as well. I can't make it up. Somebody received a message about something. Okay. What else do we need to know, spirit? And I do believe that this is Spirit is saying it's an uncle that received the message. Okay. Could be like an older uncle. Older uncle is what I'm saying. If you have multiple uncles, this would be an older one. They received some type of like unexpected message that they were surprised by. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, somebody is hurt. Somebody, I feel like whatever libation that they put out backfired on them. They gave an offering to a spirit and it backfired on them. Okay? Somebody's hurt. Somebody is wounded right now. They could have received the wound. And somebody is most definitely in poverty. Somebody is, if they're not in poverty, they're on their way to poverty. Okay? There's somebody who wanted to control you in some way, form, or fashion. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I told you somebody was most definitely doing something to attack your chakra system. Somebody was doing something to attack your chakra system. Okay? Yep. And Spirit is saying this is the husband energy. A husband energy was doing something to attack your chakra system. Okay? Is what I'm getting. What else do we need to know this? Because like I said, it's a mother energy that's involved with this as well. Spirit is saying you're getting in the way of this person's money. Their phone is bugged. As well as an Aries energy that's involved. Now, this person could be an Aries. You could be an Aries, but it's an Aries energy that's involved with this. They phone bugged. Okay? And see, even if it was meant to be used against you, it's now being used against them. They're getting a test that people are getting a taste of their own medicine right now. Okay? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What do we need to know about this situation? Hit that like button up and hype me up, family. Hit that like button up and hype me up. What do we need to know? Aries energy that's involved with this. Yeah, Spirit is saying this is an auntie or a sister. Okay, this whoever this person is, they're very witchy. Okay, and somebody most definitely is pissed off that they lost some type of money. Okay, they could be arguing with this family. I do feel like this person was putting some type of like potions together to try to put inside of a drink, and they could have been working with a child too, is what I'm getting. This is something that they read in the book and learning from. See, I tell people everything don't come from a book. You have to be spiritually guided. The shit that I know, I learned it from spirit. Some of it came from book. I learned it from the mass majority of what I've learned came directly from my spiritual team. Okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this person has been working slowly but for surely behind the scenes with the Knight of Pentacles coming out to gain some type of like, to yield some type of fruit from whatever it is that they've been doing. Now, we know it's about this Ten of Pentacles energy. They've been working slowly but for surely behind the scenes. Like with the Knight of Pentacles is someone who works hard and they get the job done no matter what. So Spirit is saying that this auntie or this sister energy is doing whatever it takes. Now, it could be a mother and an auntie because we have the mother card coming out. So it's a mother, sister, and it's a child that's involved with this. And somebody could most definitely be an Aries energy that is involved with this. Okay? But they want to do whatever it takes to get this job done, y'all. I can't make it up. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I'm telling you, Spirit is saying these are people from your childhood with the Six of Cups coming out that are refusing to let go of some type of past emotions that they're holding on to you as well. And not only that, they gave some type of like libation, y'all, to a spirit to try to and Spirit is saying it could be a mother energy. They gave libation to a spirit. Okay. A mother energy or auntie on your mom's side of the family that could have gave some type of like libation to a spirit and it backfired on their ass. They wanted to drive you crazy. Okay? They wanted to drive you crazy. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody is most definitely depressed. I do feel like it's an auntie. Somebody is depressed, man. I feel like somebody wanted to put you in this energy of being depressed. And with the sun card coming in the reverse, whoever this is, they didn't want it to come out. They're trying to stop something from coming to the light. Okay. What else do we need to know as spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, they were trying to cause you an ending with the Ten of Pentacles coming out, and they gave a libation to a spirit. And this is because somebody wanted to live a life of luxury. Somebody wanted to live a life of luxury, so they put you up. They put you on a platter. I do believe it was something that was supposed to be handed down to you. Okay? Somebody wanted to put you on a platter, and this karma is a this best served cold. Somebody feels like you getting in the way of their money. Okay? And this could be money that was supposed to belong to you anyway. How the fuck you get in the way of something that don't belong to you? Do it make sense? Somebody in trouble, y'all. Because I'm telling you, it's a coven that's not fucking with these people the way that they think they are. They ass in trouble. That's just how the dice roll when you can't fade it. Spirit, what do we need to know about this Queen of Wands energy? What do we need to know about this Queen of Wands energy? They was most definitely trying to cause you an ending. Yeah, they was doing rituals behind the scenes to cause you some type of like illness. I do feel like you overcame it. Somebody was trying to cause you a mental illness, whoever this auntie or this sister is. They were trying to cause you a mental illness. Somebody had you on somebody most definitely put something on the altar. Somebody has an altar. Somebody has an altar. They put crystals up there. See, when you know how to work that motherfucking altar, you know what this says. Yeah, somebody's trying to overcome some type of like legal issues. Okay? So they gave like libations to a spirit. And I do feel like it's an auntie or whoever this auntie or this sister is trying to get out of a legal jam right now. So they're doing spiritual work to overcome it. Okay? What else do we need to know? And I do believe that they tried to drive you crazy because it landed right on the Chariot card and the Nine of Swords in the reverse, but you overcame it. What else do we need to know, spirit? Yeah, they're also working with a karmic masculine. I feel like this is a cousin. I ain't gonna even lie. They also working with a karmic masculine, man, that's trying to figure out how it is that they gonna get out of this situation. Okay? Because see, this is how it happens with me. When I'm doing readings, my spiritual team will give me a picture of somebody in the cards. You see what I'm saying? And so this is why I say this is a cousin. It's a cousin as well that's involved with this. That's trying to overcome some type of like situation. You see what I'm saying? Whoever this karmic masculine is a cousin. Okay? What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here, spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, this person, somebody's most definitely digging up. They digging up on dirt. They're looking for some dirt on you. Somebody's trying to dig up a lot of dirt on you. They're being very nosy, invasive, like, you know, trying to figure out, you know, whenever somebody does magic on a person, they want to figure out, like, you know, majority of their insecurities, right? Their weak spots, what it is that they aim to have in life. So they will try to dig up dirt on you to see what areas of your life that they can attack you from. Yeah. Something about a witchy sister that's involved with this, or a sister that's not very much a witchy sister. They can act like they're a goddamn witch, but don't know what the fuck they really doing. See, when a motherfucker shooting energy towards you, it's easy to be on top when you ain't putting that energy back on a motherfucker ass. You hear me? Whoever this is not really, they act like a witch, but they're not really like that. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to dig up some type of like dirt on you. Okay? To figure out how it is that they can slow you down. Talk to me, spirit. What else we need to know? Yeah, they've invested in it. Somebody was investing in mental magic on the sweetheart. Okay, somebody was investing in trying to drive you crazy, and you overcame it. And I do believe that. Yeah, see with the Nine of Swords being in the reverse, it lets me know that whoever this person is, this is somebody who is. It turns into a 6. Okay, so somebody was most definitely trying to attack your mental health. Okay, your mental health. Because the 6th house deals with health, wellness, so on and so forth. Okay, what else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know? Whoever this is most definitely wants to shut you up. They want to shut you up. It's because they always listening. Talk to me, spirit. Yeah. Somebody was doing a lot of libations that backfired on them because they wanted some type of blessing. They wanted some type of fulfillment. Okay. Somebody wants some type of fulfillment. Okay. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah. Whoever you are, I'm telling you, some type of good news is about to get ready to come your way in the near future. Some type of good news, and I do believe that this is going to be in the form of a blessing, and it's going to be something that's going to give you another stream of income. And it's a lot of people that's protesting this behind the scenes. I do feel like whoever you are, get ready to sue some people as well. Okay? Get ready to sue some people. But look, y'all, with that being said, if I said anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that like button up. And if you can, do not hesitate to hype me up, as well as donate to the channel. All donations will go back to the growth of the channel. And you could do so by leaving super stickers, all right? If you are interested in the reading, go down to that description box, hit that link, and it'll take you directly over to the website where you can book with me amongst other things, okay? Join the classes, y'all. I got a lot of great information. You think I'm giving you something in here. When you come over there, I'm going to give you everything that you need to notice the tall tale signs when somebody is playing in your energy, how it is that you could potentially protect yourself, amongst other things, y'all. Okay? And get over there. It's $33.33 a month. Angel number 3333 is all about putting things into motion. Okay? And so if you sick and tired of being sick and tired, believe me when I say this is most definitely going to be the classes for you. All right? And as always, man, I can never leave without thanking my spiritual team, man. I want to thank them for always coming through, giving clear and accurate information, being willing to do so on a day-to-day basis. And I ask that the Most High continuously bless them with the energy that they need in order to continuously do so. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe.